Morning, afternoon people. I'm Tony, this is Teddy, over the allotment getting a job done, so I thought I'd bring you along and show you what I'm doing. So if you've been following my videos, you would have seen about 2 weeks ago I put this rain catchment system on the Polytunnel. In that video I did say I was on the lookout for an extra water butt to extend the capacity, and I've got one. So we're putting that in there now. Let me show you. So this is where I'm at currently. Two 210 litre water butts. I've got a third 210 litre one. Now, I didn't pay for any of this stuff. I begrudge paying for stuff that I can just find dumped. The guttering was fly tipped. These were dumped. This was dumped. That one was missing a tap, so I fitted a tap on there. I had one lying around anyway. I found this one dumped. Look inside. It was on its side. So there's quite a bit of leaves in there. Stuck to the side and the bottom, so I'm going to give it a wash just because I don't want those leaves sinking to the bottom and clogging the tap up. I haven't tried the tap either, so we'll get some water in it and try the tap. But first things first, I need to extend my platform, so I'll show you what I found. So the only other pallet that I've got is this one, which isn't as deep as those. I've measured it, 6 inches. I managed to find these bits of wood, which happens to just make it exactly the right length. This is an offcut from when I put on this polytunnel door. It's an offcut of the plinth that I use for the bottom. Let me show you. It's just an offcut of this. Now I did put this door on film. I built this with scrap wood too, so I'll link that in the description if you want to see it. So I haven't cut this in half, use half there and half there. So I'm going to get the measuring tape out, measure the width, get it marked, and then we'll get it cut. So the first thing I'll do is get the pallet cut. So 18.5 inches is the width of the one that's already in place. So 18.5. Now the reason I'm cutting the pallet first is because my saw will sail through this pallet. If you've seen the other video where I did the polytunnel door, you'll see that my circular saw struggles with this hard wood. So I'm wimping out, doing this first. Do the easy bit first. Now Teddy doesn't like the sound of this, so I've run into an issue. The battery on my circuit saw's died when I'm halfway through cutting, so I had to resort to the hand saw. So I'm not going to go all the way home, wait for an hour for that to charge and come back, which also means I reckon I'll struggle getting through this hard wood. So I'm probably going to cut one of these in half. This is a softer wood to get through the hand saw. Even that was a pain to get through with the hand saw. So pretty much what I'm going to do is put block on each corner. I think I'm going to screw them in. So look at the length of the screws. Okay, So I use those screws. Let's drill a hole. Is it not quite long enough? So I'll put 2 screws in this bit. And just one in the middle with these. Okay, so there's our platform extension done. Got the bricks lined up now. Perfect fit. Now when I put this in, I purposely had these bricks sticking out with the intention of installing this at a later date. So prior planning and all that. Little treat. Little treat. There you go. Okay. So now for the barrel. I've still got to wash it. Let's just see if it lines up. So there is a hole already in it. However, the hole doesn't line up. Let me show you. Look at that, this is just sod's law. Look at that. However, this is very slightly higher than that. There's not much I can do about it really. That'd be a faff. The easy solution is to just make this hole bigger. So I'll get the drill, get that done. I mean, it's just sod's law in it, where the cookie crumbles. First my battery dies, from saw. Now that is literally out by a centimetre. But hey ho. There you go. You can see now there's a hole there, which means that as soon as the water gets above this level it'll spill out. So I'm going to try and fill that with silicone sealant. Let's see how that goes. I think what I'm going to try and do is just maybe stick a massive blob of it right on there. Yeah, I think that'll work. And just so I can get it over my fingers, I'll just kind of smooth it down with a bit of wood. There we go. I think that's done it. Let me show you. So I pretty much just put a big blob of silicone on there. Should work fine. Question is now, could I fit a fourth? Let's get the measuring tape out and find out. Okay, so one container measures 23 inches. Maybe if I just squeeze one in, but it'll be pushing out to here. What's the measurement here? Yeah, I reckon I could squeeze another in. I'll keep my eyes open for one. If I find one, I'll squeeze in another. So that's one more job done. Spring's fast approaching. If you want to see the video where I put this rain catchment system and the guttering in, I'll put it up here. If you enjoy that video, give us a big thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.